I was having my dinner in my sixth cottage in the ashram. There is a duplex with a grass roof on the top. And Kaniga asked me, "You heard the noise? They are the Gobachis in Canada. Means it's sparrows. Sparrows on my roof, right inside my room. And sparrows are put littered and have the eggs hatched and all the babies are there making quack, 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 quack. And they asked me, don't I have trouble in the night sleeping with this noise? I said, when I started the school, quack, quack, so many children, years together, years together. And Gatak Singh was one visually challenged Nepali baby who came at the age of two, maybe two small baby. I was carrying. He's the one boy who cried one full year non-stop 24 hours because he couldn't understand our language. We couldn't understand Nepali language. He cried Gatak Singh. Yes. After that, the senior Manju, he could run and catch me and all. Then one doctor came and told me if you operate it, he can see much better. We went and operated and he lost his eyesight totally. Not only eyesight, they are telling now we have to remove the eyeball totally, otherwise he will have brain cancer or something and will die of. I was in shock. And after the operation, Manju was cried for 11 months almost on my shoulder throughout the night. I have to take the next day again to doctor. Doctor, please do something. So this small noise of this sparrows is nothing when compared with my children for 22 years. The first 10, 12, 15 years, it was only crying. And my children stopped crying only when my children became seniors, when they reached post-graduation. And then they started taking very good care. And then slowly the baby children crying stopped. Morarji Ranchorji Desai. Morarji Desai, born on 29th February 1896 in Walset, died on 10th April 1995 in Mumbai, was an Indian independence activist and politician who served as the fourth Prime Minister of India between 1977 and 1979, leading the government formed by the Janata Party. During his long career in politics, he held many important posts in government such as Chief Minister of Bombay State, Home Minister, Finance Minister, Second Deputy Prime Minister of India. Morarji Desai said, therefore, vegetarianism alone can give us the quality of compassion, which distinguishes man from the rest of the animal world. Vegetarianism means it's Sattva Guna. Sattva Guna, Rajasa Guna, Tamasa Guna. The Sattva Guna is so pure. Rajasa Guna is the little high tech. And Tamasa Guna are the criminal, the waste, the rotten ones. The fried ones are the Rajasa Guna. Sattva Guna are the organic or raw, beautiful. And vegetarianism alone can give us a quality of compassion. What Morarji, the vegetarianism is only the quality of compassion. And what is the compassion? Early morning when you get up, the first saliva which you don't get in any part of the, no medical shop can create that. Means only the body can create, whether you are a vegetarian, a non-vegetarian, or a vegan. This is only medicine. Take the first saliva and put it into your eyes. Only eye infection, eye power increases, it seems. And we were an example, we are doing it, and I don't know about others. Yes. There is a quality of vegetarians alone can give us a quality of compassion. And after that, you drink 5 glasses of water, vegetarianism. Yes, if you are organic, yes. Then you drink 5 glasses of water. If you are a vegetarian, you 5 to flush out cleanliness next to godliness. Tekus is vegetarianism. And then you look at the Surya, look at the sunlight, and house which has got solar are vegetarians, pure vegetarians.
They might be eating meat or whatever it is, but they are the pure vegetarians because they are melting with the nature. All others are not vegetarians. If the temple people says they are vegetarians, if they do not have solar and rainwater harvesting, then they are not vegetarians. The purity of the organic is to melt with the nature. They are the real people with compassion. Therefore, vegetarianism alone can give us the quality of compassion. Yes, we distinguish man from the rest of the animal world. Rest of the animal world, a world which is materialistic, which is bookish, which controls you with remote control. Yes, and then they ask you to provoke, and they provoke. If a dog you provoke, you keep on taking the stick and put it into the mouth of the dog. What will the dog do? Provoking, it will bite you. They keep on provoking. Why they provoke? Because in the olden days, they used to come with the net in the horse, catch the blacks and the browns and the yellows, and then auction it as slaves. When the slave trade stopped, now they need another slave. Without the net, they became more intelligent. Yes, by giving intelligence to the whole world, they trap the intelligence by provoking some countries to invade countries. And then what happens in Afghanistan also? They took huge amount of refugees. Refugees are nothing but bonded slavery. They wanted slaves. And countries after countries, they go for a war, they get slaves. Yes. Japanese also practice the same thing. 3 months they'll open the visa for one country, and then they allow the people to stay after 3 months. They get young boys between the age of 18 and 20, 21, and they allow them to stay for 4, 5 years or 6 years. And they make the boys work overtime without giving any health insurance, bonus, nothing. And once that reaches a stage, they close Pakistan, they open Bangladesh. Bangladesh after the India, like that. Every country is looking for slaves. Therefore, vegetarians alone can give us a quality of compassion. We distinguish man from the rest of the animal world. Yes, if you want to distinguish you from the other animal world, vegetarianism are the people who are in deep in love with their wife. They share, and that love goes deeper into the love of the family and the joint family and the family tree. Morarji, Desai said, therefore, vegetarianism alone can give us a quality of compassion. That quality of compassion, when you can roar like a 1,000-man warrior, then you are called a vegetarian. When you can eat 7 times, and when you're working them 7 times, when you had your giddiness and you fall down and get up, you are a vegetarian, pure person, pure, not poor. Pure and poor is very different. Pure in heart and your body. When you can sweat, when beveru comes, people not call it beveru, stupid. Beveru means when sweat comes, no work, no food is vegetarianism. That beauty is vegetarianism. And then you will lead and not yield to pressure tactics. Think about it. Morarji Desai said, therefore, vegetarians alone can give us quality of compassion. Only vegetarians, they can plow and they can grow of their own. They won't go to the market. They make sure they won't buy flats for 5 crores, 25 crores. They'll have a small, simple house outskirts of the city, drive down, and they grow their own organic vegetables. And then they roar like a 1,000-man warrior so that they can share to 1,000 people who are vegetarians. The real vegetarians are not the priests in the temple. They are non-vegetarians. Priests in the temple are non-vegetarians. Because if a vegetarian is there, then the temple will have organic vegetables grown. The temple will have rainwater harvesting. The temple will have the solar lights. They won't use electricity. The temple priest works so hard. He can see his muscle. No fat. Fat is full of disease. Disease is non-vegetarian. With a pot bellies, non-vegetarian. All the priests is carrying a pot belly. They are non-vegetarians carrying disease. A vegetarian is the skeletal muscle. That is the purity of vegetarians. So Morarji Desai said, not the other vegetarians. Those are non-vegetarians carrying disease and spreading disease. Work hard, no work, no food is vegetarians. All others are non-vegetarians. Morarji Desai, therefore, vegetarianism alone can give us a quality of compassion. In that power, we feel compassion, which distinguishes man from the rest of the animal world.